Apokalupsis is a Greek word. It means to uncover or to take the cover off. The whole idea came out of my own reflection, just as a human being going through life. To understand this, it had to go beyond the mind and the senses to get to another level of understanding. So to me, it had to go to a soul level. Gotten to the point in my life where I want all the experience that I've had to just be totally expressed on a canvas. The Foxhounds of Apokalupsis are a metaphor representing humanity and the realization that all of life is connected, that all is one. The hounds then were my vehicle of communication between the conscious and the unconscious. The actual theme of the whole piece is it's a very mystical idea, and it's told through archetypes. And an archetype actually is a primordial pattern, and it's the way the universe talks to us. I want to go back to the idea of what apokalupsis means. What we're doing is taking the cover off, the realization that we are all radii of the same circle going to that same center point. I want to show the hounds in various attitudes, positions, poses, kind of acting out what these energies are in a way that we can see it in ourselves. Then I knew I had to go into an area of myself that maybe I wasn't so conscious of. There is a point where the field of time and eternity meet inside of us. And that's a point of transformation, but you have to allow yourself to get there. I think if you put it in a whole nother context, like dogs, then people may take a second look and wonder, what is that about? You know, the soul level is more of a mystical connection to a deeper level of awareness. And the eternal moments are available to us all the time. I think art has the power to transform people's consciousness. It goes right to the heart of life and living and the experience of being alive. The following film we produced for the Apokalupsis exhibition is composed in 3 movements. The first movement begins with imagery and song, bringing our awareness to the awe and wonder of nature. Next, we come back into ourselves to experience the symbolic essence of the passions and perceptions that influence our lives. The final movement culminates in expressions of universal love. I invite you to come on this journey with us now. Apokalupsis, an uncovering, is an allegory, a symbolic representation of truths about human existence in grand pictorial form to reveal a hidden meaning.
My life goes on in endless song above earth's lamentation.
Apokalupsis seeks to bring an awareness to the artificial veil of separation we have constructed between our inner and outer life, and reawaken to our essential nature and to the oneness we share with each other and all of life.
What though the tempest loudly roars, I hear the truth it liveth, and though storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love is Lord of heaven and earth. How can I keep from singing?
Throughout the universe and the natural world, there's a relationship of balance, harmony, and symmetry. Considered divine and known as the golden section, it's a ratio of perfect proportion of the whole to its parts. As the golden key to the cosmos, its grand patterns of life can be seen in plants, shells, the wind, and the stars. From our own DNA to the very contour of the universe. Within these rhythmic relationships, a radiance shines forth. Apokalupsis includes references to the 7 deadly sins, the 5 senses, the 4 elements, and the 3 graces, all leading to the one, the Om, the understanding that we are all one. We know the 7 deadly sins as the dark passions that fuel the fears and desires of the spirit and often appear as an undercurrent to our actions. By opening the heart and releasing attachments to desire and aversion, fear is transcended and life is transfigured by love. Greed is expressed as desire or hunger for things we don't possess or which belong to another. We are gluttonous out of fear that we may never get enough to satisfy ourselves. Sloth comes from an apathy or laziness towards the world and a withdrawal from participation in caring for ourselves and others. Pride is deadly when it serves the distorting self-interest of the ego instead of manifesting its natural quality of humility. We are envious not so much from wanting what someone else has, but by feeling unease towards others for what they have. Desire shows itself in a number of ways, including lust. The cravings of lust lead to impulsive drives for dominance or destructive powers of love. Anger, expressed as vengeance, blocks us from experiencing our interconnectedness with one another. Through our 5 senses of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, we are conscious of the world around us. Beyond survival, the senses act as sacred thresholds between our soul and our environment, inspiring us to be at one with what is. Apart from recording the images around us, the sense of sight becomes transcendent insight, a vision from our deeper soul level of inner awareness. As we move toward higher realities of perception, we discover that the inner ear goes beyond listening as a mere recorder of sounds towards a broader interior level of knowing. At similar levels of realization, smell, taste, and touch are transformed in our sensual experience from the accumulated conditioned responses we have known, becoming free joyful, and luminous. Mystics and sages of past ages have identified 4 primary energy centers in the body as representative of our connection to the cosmos. They also represent the 4 levels or centers of gravity within us, with which we identify and express ourselves in the world. Known since ancient times as the quatrain of the soul, they are the 4 elements of earth, water, air, and fire. Earth is known as the way and is the center of our ground of being. Water is the life force that unifies us in spirit. Air is symbolic of truth and the personal expression of our voice in the world. Fire represents our intuition and is the burning point of inner purification. The tree of life is symbolic of the universe. It embodies the notion that all life is related to each other, and all that lives is holy. Every animal, human, or plant is a leaf on this tree. The fruits of the tree of life are expressed as kindness, joy, love, understanding, and forgiveness. In ancient Greece, the soul was often represented as a butterfly. The chrysalis is the container, the space of transformation from the worldly life we have known to the untethered freedom of the spirit we have yet to live. Spiders are classified as arachnids and get their name from the ancient Greek myth of Arachne. The web is a metaphor for both the ego's worldly limitations and the soul's infinite possibilities. The coupled hounds represent our 2 ways of being in the world. As we grow through our experiences from youth to maturity, wisdom gradually blossoms until the golden chain that separated our outer from our inner lives dissolves, and our 2 selves, our ego and our spirit, join together into one unified consciousness. The allegorical theme of Apokalupsis culminates in the circle of divine love, illuminated by the 3 graces of beauty, love, and joy. The ancient Greeks identified beauty as the very sensibility of the cosmos and essential for the soul's existence. Joy is radiant of the heart's deep intuitive connection with people, animals, the planet, and the universe. Love transforms passion to compassion when we share our suffering with one another. The universe and everything in it has a geometrical and numerical structure. Cosmic patterns of harmony are found within us and all life. The circle, whose circumference has no beginning nor end, is emblematic of eternity, perfection, unity, and wholeness. The 2 intersecting circles of the dyad symbolize the universe's interrelationship between time and eternity. Together, they create the portal through which the many meet the one. As we connect with our own spirit, we join with the soul of every human being, and we resonate with all living things and the planet itself. Love is the unifying principle of all life, matter, and energy. By experiencing it, we create an opportunity to see another with the eye of the heart, an eye not clouded by fear or greed or jealousy. We are always soul meeting soul.